Hey everyone, it's your boy Chuck, back at it again with another speed paint video. As usual, we have some spicy painting for you to look at, and I'm gonna talk about something. I actually don't have idea on this. So okay, sorry. I want to talk about struggle today. So this is just popped in my mind just now. I don't really have script, like I said. This all my videos, at least the recent one, are mostly just me thinking about something and then just talking out and do a voiceover for my speed paint video. So I just thought about this particular topics, that is struggle. So because I was struggling for coming up with a idea, right? So that itself is an idea. Every single thing that you do, at some point there is like struggling moment. No matter what, there are struggle moments. For example, I'm struggling to talk in English because it's not my native language and stuff, but I push myself to like learn and stuff. Okay, hold up. We jump a few steps ahead. I want to talk about it. I want to talk about struggle like in general first. So like I said, everything have struggle and stuff. Like whatever you do, at some point you have that struggling moment and stuff. Like for example, if you want to learn something, for example, let's just take a very definitive topics here, because this is an art channel. So let's talk about, okay, you want to learn how to draw. You want to learn art, right? So you are struggling at first. Why? Because hey, you were learning something, you don't know about this thing. So first, what do? Just jump right into it and struggling, right? Before you realize that you need a specific learning experience or specific learning methods. First, you gotta struggle, you gotta try, you gotta struggle, you gotta hustle and do all this kind of shit. But the most important thing that related to struggling and stuff, the most important thing that I actually want to talk about is how to overcome a struggle, right? You get me? How to overcome that struggle. Because generally, if you keep struggling and then you just give up, you lost your fight there. We don't want, in terms of like improving ourselves, we don't want to give up on something. We don't really want that. So struggling, hustling, yes, it is hard. At some point, it is kind of like stressful, depressing, and stuff like that. But hey, the more you do it, the more you realize that it is needed for someone to improve even further. Okay, for the real topic here is like how do I personally, how do I overcome the struggle that I have? Okay, I give you a very simple example here. I am an artist. I draw a lot of like waifus, anime waifus. There's a lot of stuff, right? Back then I draw like portraits. Okay, let's go back then when I was like still studying and stuff. I usually do portraits. That's all what I'm doing, because I was struggling to draw human anatomy, right? So I was struggling on coming up a good anatomy for my drawing and stuff, because generally I never learn it. I never know the science behind it. I've never know the nook and cranny of how to draw an anatomy and stuff. So I was struggling, but I was so afraid to move on, because I'm kind of like established back then as portrait artist, right? A lot of people commission me and stuff to do portraits, and some people ask me like, hey, don't you want to widen up your services to like draw probably a character design or something like that? But I always say like, you know what, I don't know how to draw anatomy. So basically, there you go. I simply gave up on it, and it was like, no, I don't want to like draw anatomy, so I don't really draw characters, I guess. So there you go. On that point, I just close my opportunity to actually improve in what I'm doing, to actually widen up my knowledge there. I just close it right there. So it's going for quite a while. I've been drawing portraits for years and years before I finally pull up a courage to actually draw a anime character and stuff. And it sucks. It really fucking sucks. It looks so shit. I don't like it at all. Like usually when you try to draw something that you don't know, and it's kind of like depressing because I know how to draw, at least portrait. I am good at it. I know I'm good at it. But when I draw something that are out of my knowledge and I suck at it, you know how depressing that could be? It's like you look at your drawing and you're like, I thought I was better. I thought I was good. But no, I'm just like shit as like the complete shit quality and stuff. And that really can bring someone to the floor. That really can break someone's heart so hard, right? So the general idea of how to kind of like improve in this kind of situation is have this mentality right here. If you don't know how to do something, if you're not good of doing something, you do it. You do it as much as you can until it becomes one of your best features ever. You get me? So generally that's how I overcome my situation right there. Like I give you the most recent situation. I've been drawing stuff for like 15 years by now, or more. I'm not sure. But until last year, I always afraid of like drawing hands and feet. You know, the things that you easily be hidden in a drawing if you don't really want to draw them. And for the longest time, that's how my quality are. If I'm drawing something, there's no hands, there's no feet, or I just like manipulate the pose of a character to not showing their hands or their feet or stuff like that, because I just don't know how to draw them, or I'm not good at it. So I'm kind of like afraid to put that kind of quality out there, because at that time I kind of like quite established. People have seen me and be like, oh, he's a character artist and stuff. So I manipulate my art that way. But then I keep my mentality and just be like, all right, this have to stop. At some point I have to draw hands to be good at it, right? So yeah, at that point I decided to be like, yes, let's draw hands now. Let's draw it so much that it becomes one of my main attraction of my drawings. So if you scroll through my like Instagram or something like that, and Twitter, I put all the link in the description below. Shameless plug. You can see a lot of my recent art. There is a lot of weird kind of like position, not like position, like the hands anatomy. I highlight that area because I'm not good at it back then. So basically what I do is just like I do a lot more of it and make sure at some point those features that I hate to draw becomes one of my strongest main attraction of my drawing. So yeah, basically that's how you do it. I give you another example, a really easy one. I'm Malaysian. A lot of people know I'm Malaysian, and English is not my native language, even though we learn English from our childhood and stuff. Even though we learn a lot of English and stuff, I generally speaking, I'm not good at it at all. You can hear my sentences just all over the place, right? But that doesn't stop me to talk in English, to try to speak in English, because English is just like, you can say, international language, right? Every single country, even though some of them not really like enforced the English language, right? But almost every single country on earth implemented that English as their secondary language, right? Including Malaysia, including my country. So I know I'm not good at it. I really am not. Back then when I do my videos, I have to think about what to talk about. I have to think about the script. I have to write the script. I have to actually read the script, which is quite annoying for a a content creator, because the thing is I want to put out a lot of contents, right? So I have to do things fast, like just non-stop creating and stuff. But when I have to spend like one night to come up with an idea to write a script, that is why you've seen me only upload like once a month back then, even barely once a month. Sometimes it took me 2 months, because writing a script is not easy for me. So I decided to ditch that, decided to not use that methods anymore. So right now I'm just record my split paint video, right? And then after that I just like sit on my desk and open up Audacity and start recording and start speaking like about whatever I want to talk about. Like this this stuff here right now, it's just on top of my head. Like whenever I sit on my desk, and it's like I was thinking about what to talk about, and when I get the idea, when I get some words, I start rambling about it. No script, no nothing, no research, no nothing. It's just like personally from my heart, and that's basically it. Just do it. If you want to get better, if you want to overcome your struggle, just do it. Just do a lot more until it becomes one of your habits, until it became one of your main attraction, until it becomes one of your shtick, right? Okay, I think that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys. Check all the related link below. I stream regularly on Twitch, so check me out. There's all the link in the description down below. Thank you for watching. As usual, take care of yourself, wash your hand, wash your ass. I see you guys later. Peace, yo.